this is Tamara from Brunette and Pink TV, and today I'm bringing you the review on the Sigma Beauty makeup brushes. I received these brushes about a year ago, so obviously a really long time, and I do apologize, I guess, for taking so long. And also, by the way, thank you Sigma Beauty for letting me use these brushes and test them and being able to, do a review for all of you guys out there. But anyway, I guess within this year has actually been really helpful just to see how well these brushes hold up and how much I really like them. And in general, I have to say that I have really enjoyed using these brushes. The quality is pretty impressive. I know that a lot of the gurus that I've seen here on YouTube compare these brushes with the MAC brushes, and for full disclosure, I don't have any MAC brushes, so I can't really make that comparison. But from what I've been seeing, the quality is pretty comparable and even superior in certain brushes. I guess it just depends on the type of brushes. But anyway, I received the travel kit, and I received this pink one. I have not seen this pink one on their site anymore. I've seen the black roll that comes with the exact same brushes that I received. So the travel kit comes with 12 brushes total, and you have 5 face brushes and then 7 eye brushes. And I received, when you get them, you also get a little pamphlet that gives you an overview of the brushes that you get in your kit. And I also got a card that has instructions on how to clean them. In addition to this, I also received this special edition kabuki brush, I think. Breakfast with Audrey. As you can see, I've been using it pretty consistently. I used it this morning, as a matter of fact. It is so soft. I don't think I've had a brush like this before, so I love it. So we'll get to this one later. So we'll start with the kit itself. So let's start with the face brushes. So you get 5 brushes for your face application. A big fluffy one, your contour brush, a blush brush, a stippling brush, your foundation, and your concealer. So as you can see, these big ones come with little guards, which is great to be able to protect your brushes. And also when you wash them, you can put them on, and in that way you can actually save, or I guess maintain the shape of the brushes. So let's remove them, and let's start with this big one, which is the face all over powder brush. This one is the SS150, which again, because it's over a year, I know that they've changed the numbers on these brushes. Before, they had the numbers to compare them, I guess, with the MAC brushes, but I guess since this past year, they've been changed to basically just have their own number. So this one is the face one. Let me look at this. Yeah, this is your large powder brush. So as you can see, it's really, it's very fluffy. It's very thick and dense, but it is very soft. I love it. Perfect for powdering all over your face when you set your makeup with translucent powder, setting powder. Even when you just want maybe like a quick pass through of a mineral veil from Bare Essentials. I use that for that as well. So I love it. One of my favorite ones. Let's see, the next one is this stippling brush, which I guess it's called a dual fiber brush. This one is the number SS187, which I get, again, I think the numbers on all of these have been changed. I don't have the MAC one. I know that there is obviously maybe the MAC 187. So I really don't have a good way to compare. This is my first dual fiber brush. I love it. I use it to apply highlighter. I also use it to stipple my foundation, liquid foundation, all over my face. I've used it to apply bronzer. I've used it to apply blush, highlighter, as I said, and I love it. The one thing that I do not love, even after a year of owning it and even after washing it so many times, this brush sheds like crazy. And I've seen other videos from other gurus as well, and they all seem to have the same problem. Now, I think that, again, as this year has passed, that they've improved the quality of many of the brushes. Not that there was anything wrong with them before, but they've just made some little tweaks here and there. And I think the newer version does not shed as much. It's natural, I guess, for these brushes to shed initially, but even after a year, like I said, of having it, it still sheds a lot. And there will be instances where I'm applying my foundation and I'm having to pick hairs off my face, so that's really annoying. So that's probably the one downside of this brush. Other than that, it feels soft on my skin. The more that I've washed it, I feel like it's softened the bristles. So as you can see, it's been very well used. In general, one thing on these big ones, the handles, I like having a big handle. I just feel like I have better control of a brush. Some people like shorter ones, some people like the longer ones. I'm perfectly fine with it. I guess it's just a matter of preference, but enjoy this brush with the exception of it shedding. That's probably the only one from all these brushes that sheds. So I guess 1 out of 12 is not bad. Let's see, the other ones are the blush contour, which is, it's called the large angled contour brush. I love this one also. This is very soft. I use it to apply blush, contour, even a little bit of highlighter. The only thing is just I'm having a really hard time cleaning it or keeping it clean, I guess because it's a white brush. I know that I've cleaned it, so I'm perfectly fine with it, but if you're the kind of person that wants to always keep it like crispy white, you're not gonna have that with this one. Unless you have a really cool secret on how to keep it clean, let me know, because I've spot cleaned it, I've washed it with, the baby shampoo, the soft shampoo, everything I could possibly imagine. It may just be a function of the pigment in my brushes that it's really colorful. Maybe that's why it doesn't come off. But for the use, what the brush is for, it's absolutely amazing. I love it. Because it's so fluffy, it helps, I guess, spread the color really well. It's not streaky, it's really soft. These other two ones, these are your, I guess, liquid foundation concealer brushes. This is one of my favorite ones too. I've been using a little bit more of liquid foundation recently, so this is my go-to brush. Synthetic fiber. The one thing that I guess with any sort of liquid foundation with this kind of product, when you apply it first with the liquid foundation, it's a little bit streaky, but then as you work it through your face, the brush itself just helps eliminate all the kind of like lines sometimes that you may have with a liquid foundation. So I love it. I use this all the time. Now this one is the concealer one. I don't use a concealer brush that often. If any, I really don't use it at all. I normally just apply the concealer with my own fingers. It is helpful to apply concealer when you have little blemishes because, it's so dense, and so it helps you, I guess, apply in more specific spots, like do little spot treatments. For that, I find it very useful, but from my personal use, this is probably one that I could go without. I don't need to have this one. So that's basically all your face brushes. And so now for the eye brushes, these are the ones that you get. You get 7 eye brushes, as I said. Let's put them in order. So you get this blending brush, which is really cool, very fluffy, dome shaped. You get this, I guess, shader brush. Let me see what it's called exactly. This one is this is the large shader brush. You also get this one, which is the medium angled shading brush. You also get the eye shading brush. All these are obviously eyeshadow brushes. And I love this one. I love the shape. It's flat, it's short, perfect for highlighter. You get a pencil brush and then you get 2 eyeliner brushes. So this one started with a blending brush, dome shaped, very fluffy, perfect again for blending. It fits really well in my eye. I think maybe some people that have a little bit of more surface in the eye could use this brush actually maybe as a crease brush. But for me, given that my eyes are a little bit small, it's perfect just for blending the color all over. This one is perfect to apply eyeshadow all over your eyelid. powder, cream, mineral, whatever, it works perfectly. It's flat, it's dense, it's sturdy, but it allows you to, you know, it just glides on your eyelid. It doesn't hurt. It feels really soft. I love it. These two are also my favorite ones. So this one is the angled brush, which is perfect, obviously, just to apply eyeshadow, you know, on your crease. Do this little sort of, you know, like you take your eyeshadow out and then you bring it in and then you blend it. It's perfect. It's very soft, but it's not, you know, flimsy. There's some sort of give on the brush, so it works really well to blend. And then this one, like I said, is the highlighter one. I love to use this one to apply highlighter on my eyebrow or my brow bone, and also on the inside of my eye. It's also great if I'm just in a hurry and I just want a quick wash. I also use this one, just dip it in some eyeshadow and then just, you know, put it all over my eyelid. And then the pencil brush, which is one of my favorite ones. I have a pencil brush that I bought at CVS, and I like this one a little bit better because the handle is longer, so it allows me to, I guess, you know, just to grab it a little bit better. It's perfect to do your V, you know, the outer V. It's perfect to smudge your eyeliner. If you have like a cream eyeliner and you just want to smudge it all over your eye. And it's also perfect to apply eyeshadow underneath your eye because it's pencil shape. It just allows for a little bit more of a precise application. So those are the eye brushes. Then you also have obviously the eyeliner ones, and the set comes with two. You have I guess a little more of like a pointy, precise eyeliner brush, and then you have the angled one. This one is my favorite. I don't use this one that often. I think I've used it maybe once for eyes. I don't know. I think I like this one better. This one would be good to apply lip gloss or any sort of like lipstick, I suppose. But I've never really, I think I've used, like I said, I've used it once. I could probably go without this one as well. I think I'd rather have a lip brush in the set versus having this one. But I guess if you like this sort of eye brush to apply your eyeliner, you know, you could probably use it. This one is my favorite just because it's angled. So I feel that I can not only put eyeliner here in my eyelid, but then also flip it and then, you know, do that little, you know, wing out here on your eye when you apply your cream liner or your liquid liner or whatever. I like it because it tapers to the, you know, like at the end, so it's very thin, so you can get really close to your eyelash. And you can also use it for, you know, down here. You can even use it for your waterline. I have not had any issues with this brush. It cleans pretty easily, which is pretty amazing. You know, I don't think I have like any residue of black eyeliner, so that's pretty cool. So those are the brushes. And then this one, the one that I was talking to you about before, this one is the Kabuki brush, and it's called Breakfast with Audrey, and it's a great buffer brush. As you can see, I've used it quite consistently. It's been spot clean, but again, I just cannot get these to be, you know, white like they were before, but I guess that's just what happens. So my chair keeps flipping around. So anyway, I use this to buff blush or, you know, when I apply highlighter, and then I just want to make sure that everything blends so there's not like streaks on my face. It's perfect to, like, if you apply some sort of like makeup setting spray and then you want to buff it to get rid of any sort of, you know, like wet spots. It's lovely. I absolutely enjoy it, and it's so soft. So anyway, so that is my review on the Sigma brushes. Like I said, I mean, it's a travel kit. To be honest with you, it's all I ever use now. It packs perfectly. I have not had any problems with, you know, this part. I think it's called the ferrule. You know, I've washed these brushes so many times, and I'm pretty harsh with my brushes. And you know, I've had these for a year and they've held up so well. I'm so impressed. Half of the brushes that I get that are, you know, like at the pharmacy or whatever, this part would come off, and you know, nothing. I haven't had any issues with these brushes at all. The only downside I would have to say is from this one, which is the dual fiber one, because it sheds so much. But other than that, I mean, I don't have any problems hurting my face or anything like that, so it's good. So overall, I highly recommend these brushes. I want to get, they have a new, like a trio of other brushes that seem to be a little bit more dense. I think it's more for like applying sort of like HD finish makeup or something like that. I can't remember, and I don't have my computer with me right now, but I'm wanting to get those. So if I get them, I'll let you know how I like them. But overall, I have to say, pretty pleased with all of these brushes. I'm so happy that Sigma let me use these and test these. I am very impressed and I absolutely love them. I totally recommend getting that kit that I just showed you. Like I said, they have the black one only, I think. Last I checked, they were going for $99. You get 12 brushes, so that's $8.25 per brush essentially, which I think is a pretty good deal. And given that you will be using them all the time, you know, it's really worth your money. So anyway, if you guys have these, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have ways to clean these brushes better than I have. Would love to hear your comments. Would love to hear any sort of recommendations you have on the other brushes that Sigma sells. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much, and we will see you guys later. Bye.